Howdy ho, Peglin News. It is Clippedshots here, back with another modded challenge run for you guys. This one is from Go Home Kid, asking for a how about a run where we take every damage down relic there is, use orb that gives pegs more damage, aka the Swoltorb. So that being said, and then he said if it's not too hard, don't take any bomb, orbs, or relics. Now I don't think that's going to be a big thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take the Eye of Turtle. We'll see how far we can get. And the reason why is because I can only think of these three orbs. I mean, relics that don't give us, that take away damage rather. I couldn't think of any others off the top of my head. I went and looked through them, and I just really couldn't find other ones. So my bad if I missed a bunch or a couple. Usually, if you guys want me to do a challenge like that, providing a list for me is going to be the way to go about it. But either way, though, let's go ahead and get started and see how we go. The bomb orbs will leave. Don't have to worry about it. But the relics, though, I think we will need relics. If I know anything about this game, I have a pretty good idea what's going to happen. And what's most likely going to happen is we're going to run into the same problem most builds run into that don't have any AoE orbs, at least right out the gate. There wasn't anything saying I can't take AoE orbs, so we'll take something if it comes up. But that being said, like I said, this is one of the few things that I kind of know well at this point. If you don't have any AoE orbs or healing relics, what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up losing. And usually you end up losing in at least the castle stage. We'll see if we can get that far, or if this will be a challenge, to say the least. Let's see. I was hoping for that crit there, but no dice. I'm sure there's more relics out there that have damage reduction, but I honestly can't think of which one it is. So yeah, that's the thing. We're not going to worry about Eye Circle. We're only going to take something that's a little bit bigger, like the Oh My Gorb. Or the, let's see, which way do we want to go? I didn't really plot out my path too well. God was like, I don't know what I'm feeling like. That sounds pretty good to me. So we'll just go ahead and go. But yeah, so totally lost my train of thought immediately and instantly. Today, it's kind of late. It's kind of a late time for me to be recording. So my apologies if I sound a little bit tired, or if I am a little bit tired, I guess. I don't know what I was going to try saying there, but I was going to say something. But either way, though, sorry if that happens to be the case. Oh, I didn't mean to get that bomb, man. No. I was actually saving that bomb. I was like specifically like, oh, I'm going to save this bomb. It's going to be so good later on. And I ended up getting it anyways. My bad. Well, the good news is I can totally toss this out and around. But honestly, like I said, I think I've said this in the past. If you ever want your challenge run to succeed, and I can't take any orbs or anything like that, what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna have to add in the overwhammer, because without the overwhammer, yeah, it's a struggle bus. It's a struggle bus. Just because like on stages like this, I have to go through and get enough damage to kill every single target before I get to the next one, right? So yeah, that's a thing. There we go. That's enough damage to take him out. Obviously, in some cases, it doesn't matter too much, because, well, if you look at the board, it takes a little bit for the last guy to come out sometimes, and that becomes problematic. So that's just how it is. Either way, though, we are going to try to get as many relics as we can, like go towards them. I'll try to be a little bit selective with the relics to try and honor the challenge as much as possible, but I'm going to try my best to make this run successful, and I think the best way to do that is definitely going to be to get a couple relics here and there. If it's healing, get healing, and if it's a damage down, get damage down. I might choose something else depending on what it is, but I also might not. So one thing at a time, and let's see how it goes, shall we? Also, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today overall was pretty good for me. I actually got to talk to someone that was doing work I'm currently doing before me. So that was really nice. I got a little bit of insight. They helped me out with it a little bit, and they actually told me I was doing a pretty good job for being just tossed in. So that definitely takes a little bit of weight off my shoulders and makes me feel a little bit better. But nonetheless, it's still something new that I'm working towards and working on. So we'll go from there. Duplicate an orb, yes please. I'll take another level 2 Swoltorb, because you never know when these question marks are going to be to get rid of it. So we'll see how this goes. Check behind the waterfall. A Bombulate. This actually doesn't affect too much. It does, but it doesn't. This actually is going to be one of the perfect items. And I know I said I wasn't going to take too much in terms of items, but the reason I'm taking that actually is because if I don't take something that increases my bombs, and I never get an AoE relic, then basically you guarantee a loss a little bit down the road, aka when you hit the once you hit the castle stage, unless you get healing, in which case, you know, then you kind of negate that factor a little bit, but you really need one or the other or something of the sort. So let's go ahead and keep that in mind as we progress forward. That's pretty good. It's not gonna be enough to kill this last guy, I don't think. Ooh, it was just barely enough. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can get it to bounce around. Not what I wanted it to do in the slightest. I was gonna hope that it would hit this refresh before it did anything too crazy. And wow, it's been that same peg twice now. That is wild. Okay. Well, the good news is we have done a run like this pretty recently. It's very similar. Let's see, anything damage down. Well, Recombobulator solves the bomb problem. Plus it does damage down to the bomb, so we're good. But if you guys are watching yesterday's video, you'll know how I feel about the Recombobulator. Especially in the right cases, right situations. I don't think we have anywhere to go specifically, so we're just gonna go random. We probably will go for the fight because I wanted to go. Actually, never mind. Went the way I wanted it to go. What do we got here? Grabby End? Yikes, we can definitely skip that relic. We don't need to worry about it. We'll skip some relics here and there and definitely dwindle down our pool of relics by quite a bit. I'm definitely gonna go for the Bold Orb though. Nope, don't want the all or nothing. Yeah, it's kind of what to be expected. Ugh. Gosh, my wording. Oh, going the wrong way here. That's all right. There's always room for going the wrong way. Can't complain too much. And see, a Bold Orb here wouldn't have even mattered. But the bombs do play a big difference, because that's 2 extra bombs that I wouldn't have had before. And that means that the possibility of me actually taking them down before I get hurt is there. There you go. And voila. See, I would just take unnecessary damage. Also, depending on the build and what I get is depending on how easily this will go through. Let's see. I'm gonna go over here and see what I got. Gosh, I keep on having things to tell you guys, but I keep forgetting. I think this is the second time that I'm telling you guys this, but I had like a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about. I was like, oh yeah, like I have all these things that I could bring up and say, and now that I'm starting to play, I just immediately forget. You guys ever get that way where you just like, you have something in mind and you're like, oh yeah, this would be really great, and then you're like, oh wait, what happened? What was that thing I needed to talk about? Oh man. Alrighty. You know what, since we have the bombs, we won't get any more orbs unless it's healing. We will get a healing orb like Nosferatu or Doctorb. I kind of hope that they add something else that's healing as well. Nosferatu is pretty cool, but I think what would kind of be awesome as well is let's duplicate a random orb. Swoltorb level 2 has been duplicated. Okay, well we got a lot of Swoltorb level 2s, right? So I don't know if this would be an awesome orb or a horrible orb. But think about an orb that basically does let's see, how do we even put this? How do we put the words out there? Oh my gosh, that orb was getting stuck there. Basically the Infernal Ingot, where it deals damage to the enemy as it hits pegs, right? But it also like gains damage from that. I don't know, it'd be like a weird thing to do. But it'd be interesting to be like, oh yeah, like convert enemy health into damage via pegs, right? Oh, I got it, right? This is what it is. I totally figured it out. What it would be is it would be kind of like a blood vial. Maybe that's the right word or right thing to say, right? And what it would do is as you hit pegs and dealt damage to enemies. No, not hit pegs. As you dealt damage to enemies, what ended up happening is that damage would be converted into or all the health loss would be converted into like 1 point of damage for your orb. So basically, let's say you dealt like 100 damage, right? If you dealt like 100 damage, then every peg would deal like 5 damage or something, right? Some fractional amount, but something like that I think would be really cool. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you get my idea, my crazy idea. Maybe something like that would be really awesome. Devs, if you watch this, let me just tell you right now, I hope you add something like that. I think that'd be so awesome. We're gonna murder this tree. I have that feeling we're gonna take this tree out. Take this tree out for dinner. Show him a good time. Bing bong? Ooh. Not like that, we're not. That's quite unfortunate. Very low damage. Couldn't get a refresh beforehand, but hey, you know what? It's all good. Get what we can and go from there. Okay. And I think that's good. Yep. Alrighty, upgrade another orb. There we go. Alright, any of these deal damage down? Nope, no damage downs for me here. We will skip it because, like I said, we're trying to like keep that motif of not doing any damage ups. So kind of keep it low relic playthrough here. Also, it's actually really funny. I did just think about this recently. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but recently I've gotten like the same challenge from like 3 different people, one day apart basically. I've gotten almost the exact same challenge from these different people, and it's so wild that you guys do this. I think it's super cool, and I'm actually really excited now because I'm getting it more and more, and I'm like, why is this coming up? It's almost like someone out there is doing this challenge and everyone wants to see it. I could be wrong, but definitely once it's done, you guys will be the judges of how true or not that is. Alrighty, let's toss that right in there. Also, if I get an overwhammer, I definitely will not take any more relics, just because I know exactly how that goes, and overwhammer with this should be, you know, strong enough to go through most of the rounds here. We're gonna add that in because, like I said, we did plan to take a healing relic at some point, orb rather, or healing relic if we happen to get that option. But I don't know if we will get that option. That could very well be something we never stumble upon. Also, this is doing absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy with this whole setup overall. Like, I don't feel like I really need much more than what I've got right here. So I'm happy to just keep this rolling and see what we got each stage of the way. I'm also interested to see if we're gonna get any pegs to really high numbers. I'm still caught up on that, guys. If you guys have any ideas on how to get a single peg to incredible numbers, let me know. I have attempted it, and I think 130 or 140 or something was just about as high as I could get 1 peg of damage to do. And this is actually kind of the way to do it, kind of. All we need now is the gift that keeps on giving, but I'm probably not gonna be taking that. As I mentioned, you know, we're gonna try to keep our load pretty light. All right, that's gonna be a hard peg to hit, so we are gonna go ahead and start to aim for it a little bit earlier, because we do need that refresh so we can actually deal damage in some capacity. Stages like this are definitely the run enders, because you need AoE, you need that AoE, and wow, I just completely whiffed that shot. Maybe I am just tired, eh? My timing's a little bit off. Let's see. There we go. We got it. We're good. Everything's capiche status. Good. There we go. Get rid of that shield. Oh yeah, we need to start skipping, otherwise we are going to die. That is not good news. We're getting way too hurt here. Okay, let's see. There we go. At least a little bit of extra damage there. Okay, yeah, we are in some serious hot water here. Sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. Sometimes you just get bad throws or bad luck on luck of the draw, and this is what happens. Yep. We're gonna die if we use this, and we're gonna die if we don't. So that's the end of that run. See? Died if we use it, died if we don't. Because if you guys don't know, the Nosferatu does 15 base damage to yourself, and then you get that. Let's go to restart it and see if we can do slightly better next time. See you in a second. Alrighty, and we're back. I'm gonna go and skip that. Don't need any of those things. Like I said, if we're not getting something good, then it's definitely going to be that outcome. I also might skip through some of this, as I'm sure you guys don't really want to see me go through this whole thing once again. But we'll go through it for the time being and see what we come up with. Like I said, I have done this before, more or less. It's been slightly different, but like I said, if you don't have an overwhammer or stuff to heal, then you're basically going to be SOL in a build like this. Either way though, let's see what we can do. I'm still going to keep trying. This will be the last attempt though, so whatever happens, and that's that. We're gonna just kind of try to zoom through it as much as possible though. I might actually pause again for a second and restart once again and speed it up, because we don't need to see this. We've already been here. Been there, done that, right? Right. Okay, let's see if we can knock this guy out of the park. I think we just did. Beautiful. Let's go and just heal up. We don't need any of these orbs. These don't really do much for us. Alrighty, we definitely want to get this over here. I think it's going to be a good move, and then we can just slide right in there and work our way back down. Again, I'm going to do relics if I happen to stumble across them. If I don't, I don't, and that's that. I won't go too crazy on the relics though. The big things are just if I get healing, then I'm going to do healing. And if I get other things, then I might do those as well. Kind of all depends on what it is and how it is. So let's see what we can muster up. Ooh, that was nice. Just barely skimmed that bomb. Nice, you triggered both bombs. It's actually like phenomenal, because when you trigger both bombs like that, it really makes it easy to hit them down the road when everything's spawned in, and then just game over. You know, you just take care of the whole stage all at once. If you hit them both. That's the real fact here. If you hit them both. So let's hit one, and there's the two, and everything's dead and gone. That's my AoE for you, and that's why I love bombs. At some point, they need to tweak that. That is a lot of damage for bombs to do, but it's also not really realistic to not have that amount of bombs and expect people to win without some AoE or some sort of assistance. Alrighty. Not that it's not doable, but I mean, you want to have fun with the game. You don't want to torture yourself. Alrighty, that's okay. I still need one more bomb though. I want to take care of that guy on the far end. I really don't want to. There we go. I don't really want to take too much health damage. If I can, I want to upgrade the orbs as much as possible, and the best way to do that is to be able to upgrade your orbs. You have to be healing up every time around. That becomes problematic, as I'm sure you guys can guess why. Alright, let's see what we got here. Dumbbell? I mean, kind of fits motif. What do you guys think? I'll take it anyways. I think it'll be fine. Oh gosh. My throat's been all wickety wonkety. Let's just remove an orb. We'll just remove the level 2. This is why I try to take orbs whenever I can. Like, you know, a little bit. Try to have at least 4 or 5 orbs so that if I happen to run into something like this where I can't skip it, I have to do something, then I can at least keep a decent amount of orbs up. I'm gonna go skip that. I don't know how that even happened. Well, we might go left here. Oh, that was amazing. Don't know how it happened, but it did. It worked out, it panned out, and everything's all good. Let's go ahead and grab that crit. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted that orb there to do. Not going to deal any damage, or very little, but it did hit a bunch of things that were just perfect for it to hit. And there's that 4, because this is the double one, level 2, which I'm all happy about. Also, at the moment, guys, I am keeping my notifications on for my Twitch channel. So if you guys ever see something pop up and you're like, oh, what was that? It probably has to do with my Twitch channel, and I'll go ahead and ID it at some point if it happens. But I wanted to point it out there because I was thinking about it just right now, and I was like, it's like, huh, that's a funny thing. That's a funny thing. Just one of those things that comes to mind, and I'm like, interesting. Also, there we go. We are we're in a little bit of trouble here. We can't get those refreshes. They are being very, very difficult to get. See, sometimes even if you have 2 refreshes, it's still really difficult to get, which is why one of the biggest lessons to learn from Crucible is always go after the refreshes. Just always go after them. Alrighty, this is perfect, but I will be taking that Swoltorb Geist. That's such a great one. And Recombobulator is perfect. I don't need anything. I don't need any other bomb relics. So we'll take the Recombobulator, be happy with it, and go on from there. Alrighty, Bombaton? But Bombaton? I have to take it. Since we lost last time, we're gonna go ahead and just give it whatever we can. If we like it enough, we'll take it. That's definitely one that I will say we like enough. And this might be GG. This might be GG. I didn't think about healing too much, so that's a little problematic. Good news is that one does have a refresh on this corner, so we should be able to get that refresh, and no problems, no quorums, no quarrels. What am I trying to say here? What are my words? I don't know how to use words, guys. I don't know how to say things. Alrighty, there's that, beautiful, and a refresh. Ooh, that guy just came all the way back to the top. You are a mad lad, little relic. Alrighty, this we're definitely gonna get hit at least once here because we have to do that, basically. But a bomb plus that damage. Oh wow, that was just enough to not get hit. I am thoroughly impressed. That was amazing. Okay, we won't go too crazy with it. These would kind of be going a little bit crazier. The powder collector's awesome and all, but at the same time though, we have the bomb baton. So let's see if we can survive without it. If we can't, well, we know we made the wrong decision. But if we can, then it's all good and dandy. Sure. Healing of any kind is always welcomed, and I don't have a huge deck. So, yeah, we're just gonna go from there. Nice. Also, guys, this is your friendly reminder. If you haven't, take a sip of water today. Being hydrated, always a good thing. Also, let's go ahead and get at least one bomb. There we go. Beautiful. Alrighty. Let's see how much we can snag as things go. I'm actually really happy I didn't take the powder collector. Happy I took the bomb baton, but not the powder collector. And my reasoning for that is I don't want it to be a bomb build per se, but I am happy to have this just roll it out and do its business. Yeah, going to get another one at level 3, and there we go. Not too bad. I still need to heal. I need to heal more. But this is the least scary of all to deal with, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, no, we're good. Nosferatu would be pretty nice. That Doctor would have been pretty nice, but I'm not as concerned because I do have the well done steak. It's not the best thing to use, but you know, you do what you can with what you've got, and that's definitely something that I've got. Wow, they both went in the same spot there. That's not insulting at all. Let's go and toss it right there and see if we can maybe get a refresh. No such luck, unfortunately. That's kind of what I was expecting to happen. Let's go and get that refresh down there. There we go. Not the bestest of throws, but you do, like I said, you always do what you can with what you got. Wow, that was a good one. Oh my gosh, he's going mad. Wow, that was actually really sad. I don't know if you guys saw that. It hit that bomb and basically got no momentum off of it. And it was just like, I'm just gonna sad fall here. What a sob story. All right, at the end of this turn, I think he's gonna come in front of us, which is unfortunate because we won't deal damage to him, but that's okay though, because this will deal damage to him. And this is probably gonna be enough. There you go. And everything's through and gone. We will skip that. We don't need it. Kinetic Meteorite actually doesn't sound too bad. Swoltorb guy sounds pretty nice as well. So it's kind of like, well, I don't know what I want. I feel like I haven't done the Electro Peglin in a minute though. So I think I'm gonna go for that because I think it's gonna be a little bit of fun here. Let's see, go a little bit crazy. If it's not, it is what it is. That route sounds good. Left with question marks. Whew. I like it. All right. Well, if I thought I was going to deal damage, I definitely would throw that. Otherwise, we're going to use this guy because we're going to buff things out a little bit and hope for the best here. Again, I've always liked the Electro Pegnant, and I don't think I'm disappointed at all by its performance here so far. So I'm happy to see it's still doing well. Especially with a build like this where it just brings it back, just keeps sucking it right back in. I think he does a pretty good job. I think we can kill everything with this guy, so let's go and just, oh, well, never mind. Oh, it still worked. I honestly didn't think that was gonna pan out. From the route it was going, I was like, I don't think it's gonna work. I can't. Yeah, my timing's off today. It's fine. You know what? I wanted these fights anyways. It's all good. Obviously, the game wanted me to have these fights, so I'm all about it, you know? Can't complain too much. The game is like, hey, you know what? You want fights. Then I'll take those fights and I'll take them and run away with them. Or something of the sort. Please refresh. Please. Oh my gosh, just got flown to the ceiling. That was amazing. Okay, well, let's refresh with that then. Doesn't want to do good, then we'll take it a different route. I'm also a little bit disappointed that these guys don't just always constantly move. I feel as though that's something they should be doing, is constantly moving. I feel like that's something rogue little guys would do, and I feel like that's what those guys are, little rogue guys. Let's see. All right, yeah, definitely gonna toss this guy first. There you go, little crit action. Let's see how many pegs these guys can peg. Doing pretty good, okay. That was actually a lot of damage for the first throw. Nice thing is, the next guy's gonna come in, and this is definitely an orb we can use here. We have gotten a decent amount of damage, and it's gonna just kind of tear things up a little bit, so I'm all about it. And we should get that refresh, no problem. Let's say, hopefully we get a bomb, and we did. Lucky us. That's enough to take out the front three guys, so we don't take damage, which I'm really happy about. I didn't want that damage, not by a long shot. And I think this takes care of the rest. Not too concerned about it. Alrighty. Cool beans. Ooh, the bombs got them all by themselves. Alrighty, upgrade that again, and let's keep on keeping on. Thought I had the timing right before, but obviously I made a slight mistake. Miscalculation. Alrighty, right down there, please. Thank you. Nice little refresh into more bombs and more pegs. Tabby dozy. Try it again. This one's gonna go a little bit more wild because it goes through pegs when it goes upwards. So that's a fun one. There you go. I do want to hit that refresh, but I think hitting these is gonna be a little bit more important than that. Who knows? I was gonna say, who knows? We might hit it anyways. Especially with how this goes, we might just go to the moon and back. And take them down. Upgrade. There we go. Yeah, again, I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident again. I would like one more healing thing. Now, at least we have an orb that actually allows us to to actually do something. Wow, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you done this. I can't believe you done this. Definitely go to the middle there. Alrighty. I'm just gonna toss it to the left. We have no idea where this is gonna go. It's kind of just gonna be everywhere, I imagine. So I'm all happy for it. Let it do its thing. Be free, my friend. Be free. Nice thing about this is we have a wonderful orb right here. I am gonna go and wait a little bit though. I want this to kind of come around so we can get a little bit more of the high damage ones up top, because I think it's gonna kind of snake up to the top a little bit more than we might think. There you go. Oh, I was hoping it'd hit that crit there, but no such luck. Not that it really makes a difference. I don't think it's gonna, yeah, didn't change the damage at all. Because it does 0-0, we do have quite a bit of damage downs. And there we go, we can finally start to upgrade that. Lucky us. Also, to be fair, it doesn't really need upgrades. Although it'd be kind of cool if it made it pull upwards a little bit more or something. I don't know exactly how that would work, but something of the nature. There we go. We got our timing back, at least a little bit. Special button. I mean, another refresh. I mean, another crit sounds pretty good, but to stay to the theme as much as possible. Unless it's a healing relic, we'll just go ahead and say no thank you and continue onwards. Fingers crossed we're making all the right decisions here. Let's see, what do we got here? Cookie, perfect. Cookie doesn't deal damage, doesn't up our damage potential in any capacity, so I think it's the perfect item. What is this, Betsy's Hedge? Nope, we're good. Thank you though, Betsy's Hedge, for being there. I appreciate seeing it. Oh gosh, not this one again. The worst one. We're just not gonna even think about it. We're just gonna toss and go. To be honest, I think we'll be fine now because we have the Electro-Pegnant. I think the Electro-Pegnant will do our bidding for us. Except for this. I mean, obviously we want to hit refreshes. That doesn't ever really change. Refreshes are always the go-to. You know, if you ever want to win, just go for refreshes. That being said, I mean, I can't always go for refreshes. My brain just doesn't function that way. And I like that we got that refresh. That was actually really good. There's another one. Fantastic. One more. There we go. That was like the best one to get, because now wherever I toss this is basically going to take him out. And that guy spawned in. Beautiful. There we go. That's enough damage to take out the whole board. And that's why I like this little guy. That's why I like the Swoltorb guys quite a bit. Alrighty. Nice. Nosferatu, thank you very much. I'll be taking you with me on the journey and adventure to the Neverlands. Okay, dash through the flames. We're good. What is this guy? What boss we got? Ooh, a little spear guy. I'm really happy I got the Nosferatu, because this could be a spooky fight. Oh, nice. That was really good. And getting that refresh there means all those pegs on the left side is actually going to be pretty strong. Pretty strong-key. Not completely, but at least in a pretty decent spot. If we can, we'll go ahead and use this right there so we can actually get a lot of that health back. And just like that, magic, we're all good to go. Let's go and toss it and hope for the best. That's decent, not the most amazing, and that's a really bad spot for refreshes to be. Both low and near the edges. Well, if we have control of our orb, which we do, we'll go ahead and slink it down there and see if we can hit it. Because if we can, this is the one orb that actually will make use of that sort of positioning. But no such luck. Really unfortunate, to be honest. Well, I guess we're gonna go for it anyways. Nothing much better we can do, so going for it regardless. And there's, ooh, those bombs are they're teeming with the ability to explode. We're gonna go ahead and get our health back though. Only if we have the echo chamber. That would definitely be carrying over a lot of this damage. And that'd be fantastic. I can't believe it. I just noticed, I can't believe it. What? Why are they both right next to each other in the worst possible spot? Hello, game? Why do you hate me so? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Try it again. Do it again. There we go. Look, they're just like staying next to each other in that bottom corner. The atrocities. The atrocities. I can't believe it. It's alright. We're just gonna like ramp up the damage on that side a little bit and see how this goes. I think we got him. We're good. Yep, that's enough damage. Alrighty, skip it. Again, we don't need any of that. It's all damage ups, and we're not about the damage up life. We're about the damage down life. Something I would like to see as a challenge is definitely the debuffing orb. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called the Omeg orb instead of the Omeg orb, and then the glorious suffering. I think that'd be a really cool combo. Make them counteract each other and see what they can do. Although that might be too strong, you never know. I think you would still be debuffing eventually, but seeing a challenge like that would be kind of fun. Alrighty, let's see if we can do any damage here. I would really like a refresh here. Nope, okay. I see how it is. I was gonna say, I hope I don't get the Nosferatu first, because I was gonna really hope that I could get that refresh before I got it. That's okay though. Fortunately, we got this guy. This guy might just do the work for us. 400 damage, yes please, thank you very much. I'll be taking that and be on my way. Downwards and onwards, there we go. Surprisingly, we did get all the way down to his third stage. Honestly, time has flown by. I didn't think it was gonna be like this, to be entirely honest. Really surprising. Sure. I mean, it does reflect. So one side will get more damage, but the other side will also get damage too. It's not like it just goes one way. Alrighty. Sure, crit me. And go wild. The refreshes are enough healing, and that one Nosferatu is enough as well. There we go, 1,000 damage, and we're good to roll. Alrighty, gonna go and skip that. Okay, I mean, I guess we go for this first. There's a crit right on my face, so it technically works out. Simply for the fact that I can use a crit. Hopefully get that refresh, thank you. That refresh was a savior. Okay, is that enough? That was enough, nice. I can't believe that was enough. I was actually worried I was gonna have to throw another orb. Well, golly gee willikers, looks like it panned out. Alrighty, let's go. I believe in us, guys. We got it this time. This time around, nothing's gonna get in our way. Not even the blind upside down man. I know I just mixed two of those together. I meant the blind room and then the upside down man. Although the blind upside down man is probably pretty accurate. I don't think he really has a lot of sight in his body. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I would be really surprised if I was though. Okay. Oh yes. Thank you. That was really good. I was gonna say, okay, we're gonna try to aim low and see if we can hit that refresh and bounce it back up. But it did the job for us, and we don't even have to now. That was super unfortunate, but at least it got the front guy. We're gonna skip that. All right, let's try that again. Maybe something like this. Ooh, pulled us off just off course. Almost enough to take him down, but let's go and get that refresh and send them to the other side. There we go. That's enough, at least for the front guy. And the next guy? Is it your turn too? If we get like 2 bombs, we might be able to get everyone. No such luck though. 1 bomb. And he's out of here. Okay. This is where things get spicy. We're gonna toss this and see what happens. Okay, well, we healed up about as much as we could, so that's okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw this one again. That's just gonna be me losing health. There we go, and he's out of here. Heal up and be on our way. Let's see. It doesn't really matter which direction I go. I always forget. I always forget where I am, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. So that's the thing. Grab the nearest orb. So we're gonna have a mirror orb on our side. Those are intersecting. That's not weird. We're gonna just toss it as far over as we can. Try to get it right in there. Yep. Oh my gosh. I was terrified for a second. I thought we were gonna go the wrong way. What do we got here? Eye of Turtle? Sure. Eye of Turtle really doesn't do much other than help us get the items we're looking for, / look and see if we missed any items that deal damage down. I really don't know if there is one, but if there is, well, there is. Another Swoltorb, guys? I'm kind of down for that. I think I'm gonna go right and right again because at least we get one more item choice, one more than we normally would. So let's see if we can make that happen. Having the Electro Peglin really messes with your rationality of where to throw and how to throw your orb to go a certain direction. Ambidextrous? Sure, doesn't affect damage, so I think we're a-okay to take it. That's what I would say. Let's see. I mean, this is totally fine. Wow, we have 3 of them now? Wait, what? Is that a glitch, guys? Am I not supposed to have one less Swoltorb, guys, and one more Swoltorb? I don't know what's going on. I feel like that... Is that not glitched? We'll find out in the next stage. And I'll tell you guys, if I remember. If I don't, I don't, and that's life. But hey, you know what? I think I'll remember. I mean, well, we'll see if I remember. Me remembering is a shot in the dark, to say the least. Okay, we're trying this again. We're gonna shoot it right down here in the middle. There we go. There we go. That's the damage I was looking for. But this stage is the one stage where I will tell you this much. The Swoltorb, guys, does not shine on the stage. It gets pulled off to those black holes on the side way too easily. Wow. 2 HP, sir. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. Those bombs are gonna go out first, and we're gonna get health back all the way back up to the top. Let's go to get a Swoltorb because I thought I was supposed to. So if I'm right, there you go. We should have 1 level 3. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. No, it's right. It was right. I just thought it was wrong. That's my bad. Safety net, that's cool and all, but I say that does fall into the category of taking more damage. I mean, more, yeah. Not us taking more damage, but us dealing more damage. It augments our damage output in a positive way rather than a negative. So, you know what? I'm gonna say no to it and be on our way, good sirs. Also, our deck's relatively hefty now, surprisingly. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's go skip this first one and make sure to grab the second one. We're gonna get that health back, no doubt in my mind. Hopefully we get a bunch of red bombs because we have enough health to spare in that aspect. Alrighty, here's a good orb to throw. Although if it does exactly what it just did, it's not gonna be that good. No refreshes. Those refreshes are in bad spots. Unfortunately, let's see if we can maybe sneak our orb in there to grab one. Hey, oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Can't believe you've done this. I can't believe it. Well, it worked out. Either way, it worked out. Let's go and upgrade an orb. We're going to go and upgrade that Swoltorb. I think we'll be all right. It's always a gamble, but I think we'll be all right. Let's find out. Nervousness sets in as we near the end. Upgrade an orb. We're going to upgrade the Nosferatu. Because if we have to use it more than once, we don't want to be damaging ourselves to a high extent. Alrighty, that augments our damage in a positive way, so let's say no, sir. No thank you, good sir. No thank you. Alrighty, nice. Great orb to start off with, and a refresh to boot. Multiple refreshes to boot. Hopefully we get a bunch more. Yeah, we are. Nice. This is going swimmingly. We're doing way more damage than I thought we would be doing, so I'm actually really happy about that as well. That was the only negative thing. So we are going to go for this blue one now. And the reason we're going to go for that blue one is because we'll be able to hit it twice regardless of what orb we have. So that's the best outcome we can possibly get. There's once, and this little guy here is going to be a fun one. I'm going to wait until that refresh is on the bottom left side right here, and we're just going to go and toss it in. There we go. I always like that as our go-to. Let's see how much damage we can get. Hopefully enough to kill that blue one. And maybe the other one. I don't think we did though. What do we get? 1800? Not quite. We're getting into slightly spicier territory. Refresh, refresh, and a crit. Not much harm there. Alrighty. Ooh. Okay. Go nutty. Go nutty. Thank you. Alrighty. That purple one is out of here. I don't think I need to use this, but for the sake of using it, I'm going to go and use it. And just to be extra cautious, that's exactly why I'm using it. Just to be extra cautious. Although it may have worked against me if I don't get a refresh here. No refresh. That's a little bit spicy, but at least a full heal, which I'm really happy to see. I'm going to go and definitely get that refresh right there. No doubt in my mind. We're going for it. There we go. Alright, this blue one can kiss himself goodbye because this is his final day. Look at that. I haven't hit any of those pegs at all. And I haven't hit that single peg right there. Look at that one. Wild. But I mean, it does make sense. If you want to get the most damage, you want your peg to be carried everywhere it needs to go. And there we go. We got a victory there. Like I said, whenever you have a run where it is non-AoE and no healing, it's basically guaranteed L. Even if you have one of the strongest orbs and can one-shot most things in one shot, if you have no AoE, you'll still get hung up on the shield, guys. You'll still get hung up on big fights, and you'll still be drowning by the end of it. But hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a comment and subscribe, and stay hydrated, stay safe. Catch you in the next one. Adios.